Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smith in the Black, and if it's Tuesday, it's a Strat Attack show where we get into the urban assault vehicle and see what's going on. Going to keep this one short and sweet. We've got end of the month, and we've got a lot of things at exhaustion risk. Did what they're supposed to do outside months, like the SPY. All right, so we know that, but we got a lot of earnings coming out. So it is what it is, and the Qs came up just short here on the outside month. Here, just short, 7 cents, 6 cents short or whatever. So we'll see. We got Microsoft coming up a little bit here after hours on the earnings. So we'll see if that can propel it. But Microsoft has already done what it's going to do. And like I said, they go into exhaustion, and then there's not much to do until we can get some reversals, and we'll see what some of these earnings will do. We did have Robinhood coming down here a little bit, and that's month and downer on the earnings. So we'll be watching that one in the morning. So not too much to keep an eye on, but just a few. Here's Oxy. And the energies, if you get the energies going, you got an oil number tomorrow. And Oxy just an inside week to the upside, and we know that's been a lot higher. It is making the higher high, and so there's a lot of things doing that that's a problem. But as I've said in the past, when you go into a lot of these energies and you pull those monthly charts way out, these guys have been a lot higher. And oil's up there, so we can continue to keep an eye on all of that kind of stuff. If we go to GILD, and GILD on the month, potentially setting up this rev strat here, 1, 2, and coming back up because it's a weekly rev strat right now. Here backs off a little bit. Like I said, all the things kind of doing nothing. Goes up and comes in a little bit, but we'll see if it can take care of this. And if it does, then we can set that monthly up for next week. If we go to Ali, and Ali just doing the slow drifter, but also on the week, slightly inside week and up, and this thing's been a lot higher too. And as you get into the end of the month too, we want to see, are we closer to taking out the lows or the highs? So at this point, it's close to a 2-2 reversal on the month. That's something I want to know about next week and getting set up by the inside week and up. Dollar Tree still has some magnitude on this monthly, even if it doesn't make it this month. The outside bar, the 322, and still looking to take this out. 106.64, not too much more meat on those bones, but sometimes they keep it going, right? If we go to Lyft, and Lyft just going after the lows of last month here, and I know we're running out of month, but you can see this outside day here. It's been just walking down, and you got Uber, daily shooter, if they want to go 2-2, boom, and join the party on the downside. We'll see. If we go to Palo Alto, and Palo Alto, this is why Strat Attack's on a Tuesday. I want to see somebody who sold on Monday, and then they came back on Tuesday, and they certainly did in Palo Alto, and setting up a shooter month, but on the week, that's a 2 up, 2 down. Now, it took care of business. Here's the magnitude. These two become an outside bar of that. But you're back into an old 3. That's another broadening formation. You got some of this stuff down in here. We'll see what comes of that. If we go to MAN, Manpower, you can see this. It was a nice inside week to the downside, still going, and you had a gap in here, and it's held. Once again, they sold on Monday, they sold on Tuesday, still going down. We'll see if there's more to it. If we go to Jazz, and Jazz, once again, they sold on a Monday, they came back on a Tuesday, all right? And if you go to the weekly, that's going to look like this here. The outside bar, the inside bar, the 312 up, but now, boom, 2-2 reversal back through all this stuff. So it'd be nice to see if we can wipe it all the way through here. It would be a nice move. If we go to Snap-on, that's an A. And just taking out last week's lows, 3-2 down. A little bit of magnitude here, but sometimes they get worse. So once again, they came in. They sold this thing 2 days in a row. That's what I want to know coming into a Wednesday. If you go to UPST, UPST's been a monster, but this is what we look for once again on a Tuesday. The two up on a Monday, 2-2 reversal, because at this point, that was the opening of the week. That changes that back red, all right? And if that works, we go to our weekly here. That's an inside week and down so long for the rest of the week, so long as it's below 336.66. And if that works, you might set up the monthly shooter here for next month if they want to bring this thing in. We'll see. If we go to Shop, not doing much on the month, but it is a 2 down, right? And then if you go to the weekly, you're going to see this, the shooter. Triangle layout, boom, 2-2 down. 2-2 reversal here below 1404.48, and that's going to be good for the rest of the week. But we got earnings and all that kind of stuff that we're going to be disseminating. And unfortunately, we're not getting too much gappiness after the close today. So that's what we hope for when we get these earnings out. With some real beats or some real misses, and we're just not seeing them just quite yet. But earnings season's upon us. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Everybody have a nice night. I'm Rob Smith, Smith of the Black with Strat Attack.